Dust on the shelves, cold hands dig deep. This ain't a dream, this grind don't sleep. Worn out treasures, one man stash, flipping that gold from somebody's trash. Real resellers on the fight, hustle by day, strike by night. Every deal we take the claim, chasing the glory, fueled by flame.
See, there's the glitchy part. Got to remember that when that ends, it doesn't auto switch. Anyway, welcome in everybody. We got one of those crazy things going on. Wow, you are flashy tonight. Look at you.
I got the digital background again. It's screwing with me.
I gave up on mine. I just went blurry. It's easier that way.
I can see everything behind you. It's not blurry.
I know it's not. It's just slightly out of focus. It's
Well,
you got
what's
the
important?
typical standby that every reseller has. The spray away glass cleaner. And
Exactly.
my son thought that I needed to have die cast hanging up behind me because evidently that's my new thing now. Anyway, anywho,
but
how's it going?
the most important thing to remember is our comment section likes turtles.
Yes, they do like turtles.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Hi, YouTube, and all the other ones.
Yes, although let's see, I think if everything is working correctly, we should be live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, and Pilled. So welcome in everybody.
Nice. Hi.
So we've been away for a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What's new in the world of reselling? What kind of horse shit have you been hearing? I mean, fun stuff.
Other than more drama, actually, I've been doing a really good job. Everybody should be proud of me. I've been staying out of the drama, but that's mostly because we've been away for a little bit on the live selling. We're pretty much on a spring break, and we'll probably be away for a while more. So it's kind of a nice needed step away. But not like we're not paying attention to the Facebook and eBay partnership thingy majigger. Which I think is interesting because it's the first time that I've ever started getting a message here and there. Is this still available on eBay?
Mm-hmm.
And
Isn't that fun?
I'm not sure how I like that yet. There's a villain among us, according to the comment section.
Yeah, there's always a villain among us.
The important part, it's not me, but I'll get blamed for it.
It's easier that way, I'm telling you.
Got you.
So you're finding out that the most annoying part of selling on Facebook is now becoming the most annoying part of selling on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
Is this available, and where are you located?
Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan. I'm glad I can see the traffic has gone up a little bit to my store. It's not really that noticeable though. Like if I turned on, and it's probably because it's newer, I get it. But if I turn on like a 2.5 or 3% ad rate, I'd get the same push that I'm getting right now.
Nice. Well, this is interesting. I don't know why. Just trying to see if we are. Oh, there we go. Okay, we are live. All right. I wanted to make sure we were live over on Rumble because it wasn't getting there.
I'm sorry.
Getting it all.
I'm drinking Red Bull out of a glass bottle.
That says Corona.
Shh. Supposed to tell the kids.
That one guy, it's getting to all wrong. What?
He's I told him when we were talking about the drama. I said it would get blamed on me, and he's like, "No, you're innocent on this one." I was innocent on most of them. Hey,
Mm,
I own one of them. I own one of them, but it was
well,
still a misunderstanding.
there was only like 3 or 4.
I know, but I only own one of them.
You're no fun.
But I got blamed for a few of them.
Yeah, you did. It was great.
Oh, it's
You
something else.
sold an inaugural invitation for Obama and Biden for $50. Well, it's more money than I made their whole term. Anyway.
Can we ban that comment?
Oh, did I tell you I sold that SEMA truck, that Hot Wheel that I said?
Nice. What'd you get out of it?
$35.99.
Nice.
Yeah, worked out all
Yeah,
right.
it worked out great. You made some good money on that lot.
Did okay. I mean, that's kind of the idea, isn't it, or the plan, I guess.
Nah, I buy shit to lose money.
Well, you're not
Everybody,
really losing money because you still have it all. You have all of it.
no, it's all
So,
good. No, and that's the thing is like I think with it when it comes to especially the newer resellers, because I was this way when when we first started. You look at every item and you're like, I gotta make some. I gotta look at margin. And you're doing it individually. You're gonna lose on some, or you're gonna, make very
mhm.
little on some. It's the collective that you need to be worrying about, not the individual. I
How
think
much
it's
months at the end of the money?
that's right. Right. How many Care Bears do I have ready to sell? Because
Yeah.
apparently there's a Care Bear thing coming, and I don't know what it is. But they're shoving it down our throat. I'll tell you that much.
What did I see the other day they were pushing out again? Wasn't G.I. Joe. What in the hell was it? I don't remember now.
But I was at Walmart the other day. Well, actually today. Not the other day, today. They have like a quarter of an aisle full of Care Bear. So there's something going
Mm-hmm.
on. I don't know what it is.
Got to be a
Driving me.
retro something or other.
It is a retro something or other. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like I don't know.
I haven't seen yet where they were bringing back a show or anything, so I don't know. Sold a 1999 McDonald's toy today for $19 plus shipping as well. Well, CW, where were you when I was selling those by the freaking gallon bag full?
I bought most of them.
I know you did. You probably still have some of them, I'm guessing.
I have all of them because I know this crap.
Oh, good
You know how
Lord,
many
man.
hundreds of pieces there are in that?
Oh, I'm fully aware. You're forgetting I got to bag them all.
So, like, I'm not even exaggerating. We don't deal with a lot of big items. We deal with a lot of smaller items, closer to like a 1/64 scale monster truck. Even like the toys, most of our toys are around that size. So we can have 20, 30,000 items just in a very small area. And the trouble is I probably got about 25,000 items sitting for listing, and I'm still incurring more inventory coming in. So
Yeah, let's see. I think when I bought those, there was either 5 or 6 35-gallon bags full, like
man,
trash bags.
it's a lot.
And I think when I figured it out, it was somewhere between 15 to 20 that fit in a gallon bag.
Hmm.
So yeah, there was a lot. I had a lot of stock just in Ziploc bags for that sale. Probably had almost as much money in the Ziploc bags as I did in the toys.
We're gonna sell some McDonald's toys. We need to make an investment in Glad.
Uh-huh. Now you're sounding like Nancy Pelosi. Uh, So,
Don't,
anyway,
don't get me rolling in the wrong direction. I'm telling you.
so you've missed some fun over on the live stream side of the world too.
That's what I heard. I have been out of the limelight for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, I still have no idea what the story is, but there was definitely a dust up between a couple of marketplaces. I'm just so glad that we have our own. You just sit
Yeah.
back and bet.
I almost feel like a couple of the marketplace owners, and I'm just happy I'm not in it. But first, it's like they take the grenade, hold the pin, and they're just sitting there, just hold.
Mhm. Hold the spoon, and then eventually, ding, and they throw it.
But it's like sometimes it's like I look at the stuff and I'm like, what? That doesn't even make sense. Why do it? It's almost like somebody sneezed and dropped the damn thing. It's like, hmm,
CW, you're about as far from innocent and what we're talking about as
y-
Lee Harvey Oswald.
yeah. CW message freaking Violet and get her butt in here. I haven't talked to her for a while.
Yeah. In fact, I think there was almost a whole podcast just dedicated to CW there for a minute,
Ooh, I'm gonna guess probably not in the best of.
and it wasn't ours. 100% innocent. Nope.
So there's one guy I want to talk about. Our good buddy Jake. I love Jake. Jake's my buddy.
From State Farm.
Did I ever? Yes, Jake's my buddy.
Mhm.
But I have a beef with Jake. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have beef with Jake. Just kidding, Jake. I just wanted to say it. Just be like, ha. Um, no. So we had him on the podcast a couple weeks ago. That was our last podcast. Great podcast. Wonderful podcast. One of the best podcasts. Um, huge.
Some people say it's the best. I don't say that, but other people have said that.
So, if you can, have a podcast and things and have talks and stuff and not look at the things going on in lives and
Mhm.
eBay and Amazon and Etsy and all them and say, is there drama? It's always going to be a yes. So part of reselling is the drama because a lot of times we can't just sit here and say, well, guys, we're just out here selling, we're out here having fun. We're not going to hide stuff here on this podcast. We're not going to
Yeah.
sit here and pretend, oh yeah, you can go to Walmart, buy all their clearance stuff and go sell it live and you're just going to make money and be happy and no.
It's not how it works.
If it was that easy, everybody would do it.
Hmm.
So we're here to tell you the ins and outs, and unfortunately, that includes some of the drama. But
Yeah.
so we do talk about some of that. We don't name names usually unless it's Carl, because Carl, you know what I'm naming names because you deserve it.
Carl and
But
Jake.
other than that, Jake, you deserve it too. Hi, Violet.
She has pink hands waving.
I have hands waving. This hand is
Look at you
warm.
go.
This hand is cold because of my drink.
Well, and your heart murmur. But, beside that.
Oh, can you hear that on the mic?
Yeah. But you're not the villain in the story? Sure, buddy, sure. You just keep
Hey,
talking
you
some.
know what? I came prepared. Look, I wore Under Armour for this. Look at that.
Look at you. You got your armor on.
I took and I brought my stuffs and my tings.
Well, hopefully, is it Now it's bothering me. Is it glitchy on your guys' side? I just need to know, just so I
No,
get to look forward to it.
I know it's not glitchy on my side. You sound good.
Okay.
You're very bright because of
I'm very,
the, the
very bright. Very
background.
well. I got to show off my pasty skin once in a while.
Oh,
Here, I'll see if I can help with this. Hold on. Very bright, he says. How about there's that better?
I was just teasing.
And apparently, Rocket's Pokemon is the perfect name after all. Yeah, Rockets is doing well, man.
Sorry,
Rockets blew right past us.
I have a baby that's asking for chargers. Go get it. Sorry, everybody.
It's all good. Seems good here. Okay, so it's only on my end, I'm guessing. I don't know. So yeah,
Violet, you know what, Violet? See, this is the thing I like about Violet. Violet gives you compliments when you need them. I need more Violet compliments. I don't get compliments enough.
I mean, she might be a little blind, but
You know what? That's okay. I will take it because they're nice. I need some nice comments in my life.
I found things to help with my ADHD. Oh, well, that's good.
I
Is it
did
working?
too.
Anyway,
It's called walk around with your eyes closed.
it does work. Puts you in a centrist mood.
Boy, we veered off reselling quick. So, anyway, so yes, sometimes in reselling, drama is part of it. So you like it not to be, but unfortunately, it's a nature of the beast, and egos get involved, and people's feelings get involved, and some people shouldn't own markets or be a part of owning markets. That's okay. That's what you got to deal with.
It appears to be considerably worse on the live selling side.
Absolutely. Well, and I'll tell you now, Jake, me and you and Carl, we all do a really good job. I think we're all very fair when it comes to being market owners. So I'm gonna give us 4 props.
I mean, it try to be. It doesn't always happen that way, but we try to be. Yeah. There's buttons on the side I can push, and they send things on your screen across. Oh, you're the one doing the. Okay, I got it now. I was wondering what the floating emojis were over there on YouTube. Now I know. Well, here, I don't know. Yeah, it won't let me. I was trying to see if I turn the overlay on. See if I went like this, then you can see everybody's comments here. We can do it that way.
That's good.
Look at us being fancy and stuff.
And we just stuffs and things and stings and stuffs.
Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know. The reselling was it was difficult this last week and a half.
Well, I'm glad.
What's that?
I'm glad I wasn't there then.
Well, it was just an off. I don't know. It was just off. You had Easter weekend that kind of slowed everything down, and then of course my son decided to get sick during Easter, which that was super helpful, and then proceeded to get me sick, which again super helpful. And then it was just I don't know.
I noticed when we were talking, I heard you getting raspy, and I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I can usually by about it's coming. Usually by about 9:30, suddenly I break into this Barry White voice that nobody knows where the fuck it came from. It's great fun, but I missed you guys last week on the podcast. Yeah, we kind of both had things we were handling. Let's see. District had new policy updates now. Which time? there, CW.
I say there's about 60 of them every other day because somebody's
Hey, there's
feeling
an
stuff.
Elgato dancing around behind you. Very close
Yeah,
to your
that,
head.
it's LT Gray. He's back here.
El
LT Gray.
Tigre. Hey, J Ride.
Hey Jake,
Welcome
I
in,
was
buddy.
just talking about you.
Yeah, now that you're here, we got to stop talking shit.
Shh, Jake's here. I will never compliment Jake while he's in the chat.
I thought you were going another direction with that, but never mind, huh? So much for that being nice thing. Let's see.
No, and I
What you
meant that though. I meant that though. He definitely, me and you, Carl and Jake are definitely, I think, the nicest owners of the marketplaces. So,
stuff
in
and things and
fairness.
things and stuff, yeah. I wonder why they updated the DM policy. I know why they updated the DM policy, and so did you. Only bad stuff, right? Exactly. That's all we talk is shit in here. It's fine.
So
For those of you that don't know, this podcast is not child friendly, and it is labeled as such.
all I know is I need more Violet positivity in my life. That's all I know. So I'm gonna sit here and just say that. Because
Ah,
you have to admit, out of all the people in the live chats and everything else, she's one of the first ones to tell somebody that they're doing good, even if they're having a rough show. So
oh yeah, Violet is the queen of uplifting people.
yes, she's very good at that. So big shout out to Violet. You do a great job helping folks get through a rough
I'm
show.
just really fat, so it's hard to uplift me.
I've been losing weight the last few weeks.
Have you?
Yeah. Mostly because I'm
No
not eating, but that's beyond the point.
I was gonna say no sleep and not eating will do that to you.
Yeah. Well,
Apparently, Jake is a tyrant market owner.
is he?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think and again, back to the drama being part of reselling is unfortunate, but it's a nature of the beast. And the big thing is you can choose to do one of two things with it. I try to understand it, which I probably should stop because you're never gonna understand it. The best thing to do is to stay strong and move past it and be bigger than the drama. Because if you keep letting drama slow you down, you're never going to be a good reseller. And I'm sorry, but some of the YouTubers that have said you're either good at live selling or you're not, um, I don't believe that. I believe that is drama because I think everybody can be good at it. You just have to find your own path to get there.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah,
think
not
anybody can.
everybody's. I mean, not every. Well, you see it even when some individuals try to co-host together.
Hmm.
They'll co-host, but they have such different styles of selling that it almost affects the show in a bad way.
Hmm.
And it's not because either one of them are bad resellers or live sellers. It's just they're different,
Hmm.
and that's fine. But you got to find your own path on how to do this stuff. I mean, it's I don't know. I've never found a person that wanted to sell stuff that couldn't learn how to.
Yes.
If you don't want to, then you're not going to learn how to. But
Well,
you know,
and Violet's making the comment here now that she practice makes perfect. You know, she started good, but she's now becoming great. Like she never
cool.
was a bad lifestyle. She started. She was like, okay, I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna crank this out, and she fought through it. And then now she's becoming one of the best. She's getting really great at it. Really doing a great job.
We're a close second. Okay, we got to start. We got to start co-streaming more. Jake has thrown down the gauntlet.
We're close
We're
second. We've been doing it so freaking long, Jake. How are we second? Just because I'm on a break doesn't make me second. And Jody, come on now. Nobody has
It's okay.
lost $400 in a live sale and still ran 3 hours other than WSC and Random Relics.
That is true. That is painfully fucking true.
Yes.
And then turned around and came to your marketplace and sold.
Yes. We went for a 4th hour. So, I got a question, and you don't have to
It
answer.
shouldn't be
You
that
can tell
color, and you need to go see a doctor.
you can tell me if you don't wanna tell me because I've been out of the loop, but I heard this little bottle here caused some drama and live selling, I heard.
Well,
Is there things about
I
alcohol
haven't
now?
been able to. I haven't got the entire story, and
Or has that
nobody. I
always been
don't.
a thing and I just missed it?
I don't know if anybody actually has the entire story on what happened there. It was. It was messy. Whatever
Were
was
you
going
alive?
on. I mean, it's best I can tell. It
Feel
was
it?
pointless. But you got some more uranium glass? Good. Are you going to overprice it so you hold on to it again, like you did the stuff you stole from me? Price it correctly so it sells. You'll find more. I
You're really
promise.
choppy.
I'm really. What? 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 Now I'm just fucking with you. Am I bad? Really bad? Nothing wrong happened. Not as bad. I don't honestly understand it. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know if anybody actually knows what the hell was going on
So,
between
well,
the mess.
CW just said well, CW said it.
CW said, what? I'm looking. Where's he at? That CW guy, horrible at live selling from what I've been told.
No.
Um, no,
Sure.
you sound pretty good. Okay. So Violet says I'm
Yes,
sounding
you
good
would.
on her end. I
Absolutely.
don't know. I don't know what's
Me and
going on.
CW are actually making a deal on a collectible.
What? Nothing. Can you not hear me?
Mm.
Thinking he can't hear me. I don't know what's going on. What's going on?
You
You okay?
I texted you.
I'm super choppy. Okay. Am I super choppy on all platforms or just on his end? You guys let me know. CW says he hears me just fine. Hold on, we're having to communicate the old-fashioned way through text. Mm, mm, end. You're fine. Or okay. Oh. And you're actually clean, so I'm wondering if is it your speakers? I don't know. You good? Can you not hear me at all? Oh, trying to fix it. Okay. He's in the process of fixing and maintaining and anyway, yeah, I was wondering if it's his headset. So CW, have you got the whole story on what happened? Have you heard with the stuff that went on last night? Have you tried turning it off and back on again? That's funny. He's not talking right now. This should be interesting. It's a one-sided podcast. Hey, everybody, should I freak him out? Should I do this?
Let me try to get rid of my background. Does that help? Does that
I don't
help?
know. Is it any better? Can you hear me okay?
I don't know. I don't know. I can hear you. It's just like super choppy.
That's weird. I don't know what's going on.
Like you're slow on my end.
Super slow.
It's a very large delay.
Yeah, we had that earlier. I can say that you are faster without the background. So it's a computing problem. I hear you both. Okay. So they can
Any
hear us
better?
both. We just can't hear each other. We're trying a different software, everybody, and it's yeah.
I don't know. I'm okay.
It's
You okay?
causing some issues. I'm good. What is he take? He's texting me. I don't think he's hearing me at all now. You witnessed some things? What'd you witness? Then there was a mess up show on a particular, but it was deleted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm confused. Something. Oh, now we've lost him entirely.
Any better?
I don't know. Can you hear me any better? Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all? Shake your head yes or no
I
if
don't
you
know what
can
the
hear
deal
me.
is.
I don't know. There we just okay. Is that any better? You should be able to. Okay. I guess he's gonna hop out and hop back in. Wednesday night, R and HRS were selling. R was drinking and he was pretty lit, but it was fine. Okay. The next morning, R went with MBR and had some issues and politely backed out. Problem. Yeah, we'll have to tell him to disconnect and reconnect when he comes back. Either that or we'll just have him hop out and use his. He should be able to just use the speakers if he wants. The background cancellation should be fine. Welcome in, everybody. Well, I heard a doo-doo, but I don't see him yet. Okay, loading. Let's see if we can bring him back in. All right. Any better?
That seems better.
Okay.
Did I just need to restart again?
What's that?
Did I just need to restart again?
I hope not.
Who broke my
But
computer?
if you wanted, you can always try going straight to your speakers on the computer.
Oh,
Because it should have
no.
noise cancellation.
Well, I don't know what the deal is. Like, it wasn't just the sound; it was also you were like robotic, like your
Oh,
movements.
all
So
right.
it
So we're
was
back
like
now.
all of the above.
So, folks, we're gonna start a fund for a WSNC streaming computer. You can donate to.
Actually,
Sometime
I actually think
after
I know
that.
what it is. I think my computer started to overheat. I put something under it to lift it up a little bit.
Oh. Oh, okay. So it sounds like there was some dust up going on now that we've gotten some of the story. But interesting. Yeah, there you go. There's some of the reseller drama.
Well, and I guess the big thing is like that's part of it. It's not a great part of it. It's a sucky part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But head up. You can get through it. It's the best thing to do is to just understand what you are doing as a business. And
Mm-hmm.
you were here before the live selling, and you'll be here after the live selling if you have to. Just concentrate on your business. Don't worry about the drama.
And live selling is there will always be a place to live sell. I can't see it going away now.
No.
Just because it's a big enough part of the platform that, and when I say platform, I'm talking reselling as a whole. I mean, you may have to reinvent yourself, but you know what? We did that as streamers too. I mean, I started on Twitch, moved to D Live, ended up on Pilled, and then kind of shut everything down. Went to live selling. It's a constant cycle of whatever's new and whatever's hot and whatever you need to switch to. But you have to remember to keep the static listings are your bread and butter. I mean, that concentrate on that. And so many people, including myself, get so wrapped up in the live selling that we forget to pay attention to our bread and butter. And that becomes a problem. But all the podcasts so far have been about this guy using yeah. Some guy spamming the DMs. How dare you? It would be a hard thing to create a new district. No, it really wouldn't be. It's really not. In fact, there's companies doing it every day. There's live selling platforms coming online all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just whatever one catches. I mean, look at Whatnot. It came on the scene and just went nuts. Let's see, the static and cross listing is much better, and that's been keeping me further from lives. Yeah. Lives are a tough cat. They're, unless you can get a lot of bulk items at a really good price that have a decent sell-through rate. And the worst part is the sell-through rate that you need is not the consumer sell-through rate, because let's face it, most of the live buyers are not the average consumer, which that's where live selling falls flat for me, is not being able to appeal to the standard live seller, or the live buyer. It's usually two resellers, so you got to have enough meat left on the bone for it to be appealing to them, and you have to be able to move a lot of inventory in order to make a buck. And that's difficult for some people, because it's not like, to keep an eBay store going. I mean, and not necessarily, I wouldn't necessarily go full-time, but to be a very good offsetting income, you could go to garage sales every weekend, take $100 with you, and turn it into $400. And you could do that pretty steadily. But that's not going to, it's not going to get you to the point where you're able to walk away from every other line of income that you have. Now, in order to resell live, it's pretty tough for you to just go to a garage sale, spend $100, come back and make $200. Let's see. Until you are able to bring the collectors to your marketplace and keep them coming back. Yes and no, because even the collectors like to buy it under market. They're not going to buy unless you have something that is extremely collectible and they cannot find it anywhere else. You're still going to get about half of what eBay is going to get you. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. What's your thoughts? I can't hear you at all.
Sorry, I had a kid in the background. I didn't want him yelling.
Gotcha.
I was nicely telling him, "Daddy's busy. Daddy's busy." Here.
Hold on. I am a kid now.
See, we just trade off. You know, this is part of reselling. It's got to mix it with the family.
Okay. There's big birds outside, and he's just enthralled with the big birds.
Which is why I'm using Twitch and YouTube channels because my followers. Yep, that is
Oh.
true. I agree. It is good to reach as many audiences as you can to get the word out.
It depends on the buyer at the time. I sold items on live that were listed. Sure. Okay. I mean, yeah. But if you look at the aggregate, don't look at the one item that you went, ooh. Look at the aggregate of what you sold and what it would sell for on eBay, and then take that into account. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've had some stuff that I sold live that I'm just going, okay. But CW, if that was the case, you wouldn't be so concerned when I told you I was going to run the posters that I have coming up in the sale. And you were telling me I was crazy. Uh-oh. What is going on? We've lost him again. Hold on. And now he's back.
I figured out what my problem was.
Oh?
I was still on hotspot. Sorry.
Yeah. We'll forgive you this time. All right. What do we got now? What's next? I need to get my hands on chili pepper items. I have a big Facebook group I could market to. Okay, so Violet, what I would recommend is be checking out places like, Knickknacks and, Jake's. What's going on now? I'm getting in trouble. But anyway, check out the collectors on the reseller side, and don't be afraid to jump over to Whatnot either, because I guarantee you there's a bunch over there. That's because you yell at me and Wes about our giveaways. What?
Hey, and you know what? My last giveaway was the last thing I did. It went really well.
It
So
it went awesome for Jake. Good job.
you know what though? I don't mind helping Jake because Jake.
Did you see his face change right there, folks? Because I just, I knew it would strike a nerve, so I threw it out there.
I got followers out of it too, and I didn't do it on the flea. I got it. I
No,
got
it's
the
fine. I
message.
mean,
Got the message.
you own a marketplace, but
Well, in all technicality, I am part owner of 2 marketplaces.
that is true. That is true. I mean, the good news is you could have done it over on the flea, and you'd have increased our numbers to 75. So,
I have more giveaways. It's just a matter of. But you know what? At the end of the day, no, I don't mind helping first class. I'm glad it went as well as it did.
The 1979 B-Wing on first class went well too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure did.
Did I miss that one?
You did. I was there for that one.
Huh. The giveaways are great. Of course they are, Violet.
Violet she grabs
She's the
so many of
queen. Mm-hmm.
there's got to be a tally sheet somewhere who's won the most giveaways. Her and a few others that I can think of off the top of my head, like are I always see their name.
Uh-oh,
The
somebody
good
is,
news
let's
is,
see.
but you have to admit, Jody, um, me and you, and I'm not gonna say anything, but you and me know what we mean. When we have won giveaways, we won the ones we wanted to win.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
CL Goober says gambling without the slots.
hmm
How do you mean? No, we don't do mystery auctions, and that's one that's gambling without the slots. That's true gambling. Let's see, Street Dreams, and then you kept
She's talking about who wins a lot. He does win a lot of giveaways too.
doing my Emerald version as a giveaway on Rocket Pokemart. No, you can do. Hey, man, if you want to do it on your platform, do it on your. Never mind. You're gonna get me in trouble. Thanks, CW. Appreciate it.
What? You can talk about Rocket's Pokemon. Who cares?
I know he's saying that the giving away his Emerald version.
Oh yeah. So for okay, don't worry, CW. I got you. Random Relics has no idea what you're talking about.
No,
So
no.
Emerald is a Game Boy Advance version for Pokemon. It's Pokemon Emerald. It's
Oh
a
well, no. Wait
video.
a minute. I do know what that is. Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
video game, but it's
Yeah.
for Advance and SP. So it's older. So that thing's expensive as crap to get it now. Probably
Mhm.
300 plus. So that's gonna be very good giveaway.
There you go. There you go. Come to my show. I'll just give you really good deals all through the show.
So but I've been hearing you. So I'm still gonna do my giveaways, but I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start doing some sudden death items that are expensive and just start them at $1, and then just let them ride
There you go.
and see. So it's not necessarily just a giveaway; it's also, you know,
My thing is, it's not the giveaway that hurt that ticks me off. Oh,
uh
we lost it again.
No, you're
It's a
good.
couple of things. It's 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 not the giveaway. I love giving stuff away. I'll do it all day long. But what annoys me is not
He's
only do
lying.
I pay for the shipping, but the other person doesn't get any benefit of the shipping either. So it's I don't know. That annoys me. That part annoys me. The whole idea that they don't get combined shipping. So that's why you end up running a bunch of like little stuff that nobody freaking wants. You don't think that's a great idea at this moment? What, giving away the $400 game, or the site has bugs? I can't always bid when I.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, it does it constantly.
Yep.
The other night, what was I trying to bid on? I don't even remember, but I was swipe, and it comes up that I have poor signal, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no. You wish they'd implement that. Yeah, the shipping thing. It just, if somebody's going to pay for the damn shipping, then combine them from there on out. If nothing else, at least then the giveaway helps you sell more items.
Right.
But the whole freaking, I'm going to give this away. And like, I've seen people give away stuff that I'm just going, uh, it's not even the idea of how much the thing that they were giving away was. It was the fact that it's going to cost them like $19 on its own to ship it to somebody. It's like,
Yes.
eh. And nobody benefits from it except you get followers. That, oh, by the way, as of recently, thank you, CW, you can't actually advertise to your followers. It's against the rules. So what was the point of gaining followers again? I'm confused.
I don't. I think that's been lost at this point. I mean, it's not really the game anymore. I guess now. I guess Here's the thing that I think they're gonna create. They're gonna create 500 more markets. That's what they're gonna do because everybody's gonna be like, well, if followers don't mean anything, then everybody's gonna create a market.
Mm-hmm.
And not saying that that's gonna work for everybody because it's not. Um,
Well, what you're going to find is you're going to have all of these markets that open up, and you're not going to have an influx in buyers.
right.
So you're just going to divide out the buyers that are there even thinner than they are right now.
So let's look at it this way though. They say you can't DM. Screw it. We're just gonna say this part out loud. So district put out a rule, said you cannot DM people or followers that you are going to open a market or send them somewhere, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes, you cannot advertise your market through DMs to your followers.
so you have markets like First Class Treasures,
Mhm.
Thrifty Flea, and
Mhm.
Rocket's Pokemart, where as long as you're doing a live show, you can promote whatever you freaking want.
Mhm.
You can promote another marketplace, you can promote your podcast, you can promote your eBay page. So I guess that's kind of lost on me a little bit. So
Mhm.
do I have a what's the word I'm looking for? Do I have a rat in the race? No, I don't. But do I believe that this rule was really needed? No, I don't. I think if anything, it just pissed off more people.
Well, it just, like I said, it just makes it to the point of having your own followers is pointless.
Hmm.
Because now they've switched the rule before that you have to be following the person and the marketplace in
Yes.
order for the follower to get notified, and they have to be a part of that marketplace.
Hmm.
So that switched, and then they released this, oh, hey, by the way, we don't want you getting a hold of your followers if you open up another marketplace or advertise for any other marketplace.
Right.
So, yeah.
So
It's interesting.
basically what they just said is these people over here are the people that are allowed to do what they want, and the rest of you need to just shut up and deal with it. Shish.
Mm-hmm.
Told you to be careful bringing me on, man. I'm telling you.
Yes, that's right.
I'm,
You
get-
you cannot
I'm
you
getting
can't
there.
promote your social medias either.
I'm getting there. It's
I
coming.
know, I know. Do you belong to the first market you were in? Yes, I do. I still do.
Yeah,
Talk
everybody's a
about
freaking
having the
knickknacks.
rules. The rules wrote for you. Yes, it's rules for thee and not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see here. I was trying to find where in the heck uh, district policies and programs. Maybe it was in here. Community
Can,
subscribe. No,
can we put J Ride in the title since he was in our comment section?
I don't know. Appearance by J Ride. Sure, it was in the chat. Let's see here. No, wasn't that community roles? How about that? No, nope, not there. I was trying to find CW. I found that for you before. Now I'm trying to remember where I found it. But I was going to actually read the rule because,
It's under the Dear Diary section.
Dear Diary, today I got my butt hurt. So I had the platform make me a new rule. Oh, sorry.
Because you're a J Ride said, do it.
J-Ride chats with us. I'm trying to find out. Where in the hell was that? I don't know.
So now the title is J Ride in the comments? Question mark.
J-Ride chat. Yes, under global. Okay. Global community guidelines. Let's see. Chat channel. Okay, here we go. Here are the rules for the chat channels, DMs, and live chats. Sorry, I'm still under the weather a little bit. Wow, that was loud. Let's see.
Fries are done.
Yep. Ding, fries are done. Ding. Okay. Keep messages respectful across all channels. That's a good one. That means no spam, phishing, hate speech, threats of violence, or inappropriate content. Do not share private communications. Okay.
And don't show your privates in communications.
Yes. Contact information or personal details in public spaces without permission. Here we go. Here's the new one. No soliciting in DMs to pressure users to make purchases, attend live streams, or join other marketplaces and platforms, including ones on District.
Well,
Users should obtain explicit consent from District owners to engage in cross-promotional activities in public spaces. That's where that whole, hey, don't be advertising somebody else's market in your social media thing. So when I go live and I restream it out to Facebook and YouTube
yeah,
and Twitch,
in Japan.
isn't that cross promoting the
Yes,
platform that you're on?
yes.
So they give you the ability and then tell you not to. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Yeah.
This bottle's less than half of it.
Yeah. Make sure you read all bullets. I did read all the bullets. That was all of them.
I think the chat's just delayed.
Oh, okay.
There's a slight delay in the chat. No, so here's the deal. So, do I think that anything was done wrong? No, because there was no rule. Do I think the rule should be there? No, I don't think the rule should be there. You know why though? Because we own markets that don't care.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care if somebody's promoting themselves and promoting their business because I'm
Well,
sorry.
it's not that we don't care. We actually want them to do that.
Exactly. It's and thank you. My wife has told me that that is a bad term, and about the I don't care. So yes, we promote that portion to sit there and state that yes, build your business, build your brand. Why? Because here's the thing that a lot of the ego people are not. Oh, you ready? Are you sitting down? You have your seatbelt on? Okay, here we
Mm-hmm.
go. So the ego people think that, well, I need to grow, I need to get bigger because I want all this. There is millions, millions of buyers. And the sick part is all of you sellers, including us too, are buyers.
Mm-hmm.
So what the frick do you care? Let the businesses build themselves. There's plenty of room for all of us and more. Just let it be.
Here's the thing. If I own a marketplace,
Mhm.
why wouldn't I want my buyer to get more popular?
Mhm.
Because all it
Amen.
does is drive customers to that buyer. And if that buyer feels comfortable running on my platform, they're going to stay on my platform. And if they do that, in the words of Jake, I make 5 cents for every, dollar. So
Well,
why wouldn't I want that?
the first thing that I always say to everybody who comes on is thank you for coming here to sell.
You've
I'm
got to
not
be
kidding.
insane.
No, you gotta sit there and well, partially, but that's because we're just new and growing. But it's like thanks for coming here to sell. You
Mhm,
want people to come back to you for a reason. As a marketplace, and this is what I think is lost on it, is they're not selling themselves to sellers. Why come back to you? What is it that makes you good and makes you
mhm.
want them to come sell? Because I'm sorry, it's more than sales. You can sit there and say it's sales all day long. It's kind of one of those things. You remember the Johnny Carson show? I know you do. You're old. Um,
Diak.
here we go.
Anyway,
Hold it here. Um, You know, it's funny. Don Rickles said on Johnny Carson show, "You come on here and you try out jokes. You're trying this stuff out before you take it on the road." So even as we are a growing market, and we got a lot of great sellers on our market, and we have buyers, but we have a lot of great sellers. They get to try out things just because we're more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving them that. Just come on in. Just do your thing. Do your thing. We
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you. And it drives me
Yeah.
nuts because they're sitting there saying, "Oh, you know the Bay, you know this, you know that." Just say, I don't care where you say you're at. Just
Over on the bay, down by the bay. Yeah, yeah. But little old CW has no influence on a market and will fail, remember? Well, that's up to you.
CW, you're not allowed to fail anymore. You know why you're not allowed to fail no more? Because you drug me in the middle of it. So you're not allowed to fail anymore. One thing I don't
Oh.
do.
Although you got to be the only guy that ever picks a moderator for your channel that knows absolutely nothing about what the hell you're talking about on your channel.
I do like that. I actually think that's poetic.
It's like me trying to moderate some Japanese fucking television show. I don't. Oh, this here's a Gookie Fookie grade 12, blah, blah, blah from Barnes and Noble. I don't fucking know what that. No idea what you're talking about. I'm not going to allow that to happen, Wes. Oh, there you go. Hey, what's he? I hope he's not talking to me. I don't think he's talking to me. He's poking at something. He's looking. He can hear me the whole time. He's having fun with this.
Shut up, Jody.
Come on, point back at the screen again. That was the best part. Oh, that's not pointing. Well, that's telling me I'm number one.
Sorry, I was helping my son get a Peep.
I know. I was just having fun with you.
I know.
Let's see.
I bought him a 16-inch giant stuffed Peep for Easter. And he was
That's
looking.
actually what was said about your market. All right. Okay. It wasn't us that said it. I don't know.
No,
I don't know. I get so tired of, and see, this is the whole reason that this podcast started.
Yep.
Is don't even listen to us. I mean,
boy, if that wasn't a selling point for a podcast, don't even listen to us.
Well,
I don't
just
know.
do your own damn thing. Don't listen to anybody.
No,
the best thing that we ever figured out was whatever they tell you to do. And this is okay. This is going to sound bad because I know there's one of them in here listening to us. Jake. Hey, Jake, plug your ears, buddy.
Other than Jake does not apply to this.
Other than Jake. Okay, let's go with that. Other than Jake. If you go and watch a YouTube reseller, in most cases, see, allegedly,
I remember.
Oh boy, if you go and watch them and they're telling you something that you just must do to survive as a reseller, do the exact fucking opposite, because your business will stay afloat then. If you follow, especially for those of you that go and watch something and, oh, this is the next hottest thing on the market, you better buy all of this, and then you realize that, wait a minute, they shot that 5 weeks ago, and there might have been something coming out to make that like a great selling item that just somehow went to dog shit from the time they shot it to the time that you went and bought it and the time that you try to put it online and sell it.
Yep.
That happens so often.
Damn it, dolls.
It's like, just use your own intuition. You're gonna screw up, and that is perfectly fine. You'll survive.
You'll be fine. Yes.
But the only way that you're going to learn is by, unfortunately, screwing up, making the bad buys, realizing that, okay, it all looked good on paper, but obviously that didn't work, so let's not buy it again.
So, I think I
Best thing
told
any
you this.
seller. Oh, what's that? Go ahead.
I think I told you this story. So, as you know, I dabble and I do contract work and I do some other things because I'm annoying and like money. And one of the goofballs I ran into was telling me how easy it is to sell on eBay and make money. I told him, I challenged him, and he backed down pretty quick when I told him. I said, "You can go into any store, Best Buy, wherever, right? I'll even let
Mhm.
you go in first right when they open. We both walk in with $250. I guarantee you I will still triple my money, if not more, and you probably won't even make your $250 back.
Mhm.
If you take your time and learn the sourcing parts and what you can be good at, like I could show you all day long. I could walk into a store of toys and collectibles and I could tell you what you can make money. And
Mhm.
it don't even have to be a clearance item. It could be a regular priced Walmart Target item. And I could
Off the
tell you
shelf.
which ones off the shelf at regular price you will still make 15 to 25% immediately.
Mhm.
Get good at it. Get good at what you like. Get good at the things that you like to sell. You don't necessarily have to like the item, you just have to like to sell the item. And if you like it, you're gonna get good at it. You'll be
Let's
fine.
see. So what did CW say? The best thing any seller should know and learn is that they need to do them and not be influenced to one side or another, because being yourself will bring you true success. All right, I'll go with that.
Mhm.
Take everything with a grain of salt, because your best interest does not apply to you. But getting your
Well,
attention hurts.
let me pull this back a little bit because here's the deal. So we started this podcast. This is what's number 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we started this podcast for a very specific reason, and that specific reason was we're resellers first, social media second, where everybody else in the market for the most part is social media first, reseller second.
Mm-hmm.
So what we tell you is probably gonna maybe hurt your feelings. That's
Mm-hmm.
because it's true at that point because anything you do is gonna be a little bit rough around the edges. Nothing's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. I guarantee you're gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna make some more mistakes. Random Relic's gonna make more mistakes. Violet, she's the only one that's here that's immune. She's perfect. She doesn't have to make mistakes. CW, that's all he does. And at the end of the day, what we're telling you, do you see us here? I've told you probably 2 or 3 things that I was like, "Man, I don't know what's going on, but this thing's hot." Like Care Bears, I told you recently. But did I
Mm-hmm.
tell you which one to go and buy and go get this right now and go do this or that? I told you it's hot for some reason with manufacturers and distributors. That doesn't mean go run and get them. I'm just letting you know, keep an eye on it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're not
Yeah,
leading you down a path to do something or else your eBay page is gonna fail. So
what?
I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you, Jody. I think that me and you are actually giving real life information. And that's probably why we're the real resellers. Just saying.
There is a chance.
There's a chance. There's a real chance. And that's why we had Jake on, because we believe in Jake. So everybody's aware. We're not talking about all YouTubers, just some.
I
And there's
brought
still
that
other
up.
great ones out there.
And Transformers, I gave the heads up on. Yeah, that was the other one. Transformers was the other one that was making the big push again. I don't know
Yep.
why.
They're even on,
Yeah,
they're even on
but
Facebook.
there's so much thing, and
dig the moat.
Mm. The reason that toys will always be a good thing to get into.
Mhm.
Not all toys
Mhm.
are good things to get into.
Mhm.
Star Wars.
Well, it's trust me, it's not just Star Wars either. You know what else sucks? Here, I'll show you. Uh, anything DC.
Yeah. DC has always been a hard sell. Always. Comics, the Joker. um, and that's, to be honest with you, that's why, let's see, the Transformer crossover movie coming with G.I. Joe. I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. And that's to be honest with you, that's why until I made it to oh, sorry, I threw up a little bit in my throat. Dibbed it. Until I made it to dibbed it, to be quite honest with you, I was not in any way, shape, or form a toy seller. Ever.
Mhm. I agree.
Ever.
I agree.
I know. I didn't sell toys. I don't like toys. That's why everybody's like, "Oh, well, I need to pick your brain about toys." No, you don't.
Where do you
Trust me,
think
you
you
don't.
learned it from?
Yeah, I know. And I still wonder why. Um, I mean, I was smart enough at least to know, the vintage toys. I knew my vintage toys. I knew,
Yep.
Tootsie and
Mhm.
Lesney and all those. Yeah, okay, I get it. Anything that was made like in 40s back.
Mhm.
Jody said a bad word. Yeah.
I drop
But
F bombs at the Thrifty Flea.
what's that?
I dropped a few F bombs on the Thrifty Flea.
Oh yeah, at this point, I'm like I said, if you're doing this because you're looking for a child friendly show, wrong show. Switch channel.
We are not child friendly on the
No,
marketplace or here.
I love my children.
Mhm.
And they're wonderful little beings of the world. But if you don't want them to hear the word fuck, you probably shouldn't have them on here. But
Yes.
the D word, yeah, distring, yeah, dibbed it. I know.
Um,
But
That
until
is
I got on
true.
there, like I had no desire, none, no desire to be selling. Oh, this is on card. This is blah blah. To be honest with you, the toy thing makes me almost kind of get a little verklep in the throat, kind of gag a little bit. It's
But you know what? At the end of the day, you're making money.
it's where the money is at in that platform, and that's fine. I'm good
Mhm.
with that. They
Mhm.
can keep it. Uh, but like, I enjoy selling the stuff that people either need,
Mhm.
like home goods, stuff like that,
Mhm.
or even like want, like camping gear, hunting and fishing. But that's because that's the stuff that I'm passionate about. So there you go, resellers, new resellers. Don't go diving off into this area that you are not even remotely passionate about as your first thing that you're going to go sell, because you're gonna suck at it.
Mhm.
Because you just don't care. I mean, Snap-on tools, I can sell the shit out of those. I used to be a mechanic. I understand it. What happened to their comic raid train? Don't you start. Don't you start.
Hey,
Uh,
it's not cold enough in here for that.
it was comedic. Comic, comedic. Anyway. Um, yeah, so find what you're passionate about first. Like that's how so many of these people can go on for like 2 hours and sell 10 things and be
Oh,
fine with their live stream. It's because they like looking at the stuff they're selling. You love electronics, they make me happy. I'm straight in a what kind of electronics are you talking? Violet, I love you to death, but you can't make a comment like you love electronics and then make a comment that you backed out of the train.
oh, that is amazing.
It's not
Oh, that was a
hey,
mama bear. That was a mama bear. I love
Not
it.
okay. I always tell new resellers to
Oh,
start with the things that they're passionate about.
I
Exactly.
love you. I love you, Violet.
She's somewhere turning bright red, cussing me out right now.
Oh man, that is so good.
But yeah, it's I don't know. I guess I'm weird that way. I don't. I would much rather sell hundreds of items of things that I know people need to survive, and thrive in their life than and make $1 on every one than I am selling, on card transformers. It's just, meh. Yes, I'd cuss, but I'm laughing too hard. Computers and such. I've worked in IT. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Heil Hitler. You go over there. Over there. So best part is he can hear me. He just has it muted.
Shut up, Jody.
You've known you've wanted to work with computers since you were 6. Okay, so Violet, are you aware that there is a marketplace that sells nothing but keyboards on District?
Did you say keyboards?
Keyboards. And it's actually a pretty large market. Let me go look here. Top District.
Was it Keynax?
Boardwalk. A marketplace for custom mechanical keyboards and everything related to them.
That's interesting.
It's the 9th largest market in District.
Dang, who'd have thought?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, guys, over there at what's her name?
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk on District.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Good job, guys.
Yeah, they're and I mean they have let's see, 348 sellers, 5.2 thousand members. Got a bunch of static listings. So I mean, if electronics are your thing, look into them.
I
I'm
have
just
to
saying.
ask, do they have live shows?
Let me look here. I don't see any live streams. Let's see. No live streams. So they're purely static.
So, okay, never mind. Move on.
What?
Uh,
I mean, how
okay.
would you so here's my keyboard. Clickety, 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 clickety. Okay.
I only use this keyboard for one certain thing, and some of the keys stick.
But some reason the D key is stuck.
So, so since this one's not getting monetized,
No, none of these are ever going to get monetized. Who are you kidding?
when you're going to a computer that's not yours, what is the
Mhm.
scariest thing to find in somebody's Google search history?
Um,
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this. What am I allowed to say? How far can I go?
well, hold on. Let me get up we'll get this up right here. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
He's got the bleep. So those of you in the comments,
All right, you're back.
you guys can DM me on District, and I'll tell you the end of the joke.
Fixing electronics could be cool. Okay, so Violet,
Oh man.
do you know how much e-waste is thrown away like constantly? If you're really good at fixing, because let's face it, most of the e-waste is guys like me that just go, I don't know why this ain't working. Throw the fucking thing away. Go buy a new one.
Oh, you would never do such a thing.
Do you know how many laptops I've thrown away after buying storage units?
And there he goes. He just drives right into it, and I was trying to get him out, and the highway off ramp was right there.
I can think of 5 right off the top of my head. I bought a unit that was a guy that used to run the Red Cross owned it. So all the Red Cross laptops, of course, they were all, they all had passwords on them, and I don't know how to do that shit. So I went, oh, that's got a password on it. Threw it in the garbage.
Nice. Nice.
I think I still have like 2 of them. I don't know.
So
I'll sell them to Violet for $1.
speaking of storage units, you know what's interesting to me? On
What's
one of
that?
the bigger platforms, when I came on in December, there was this big influx of storage unit sellers
Mm-hmm.
that came on. The vast majority of them that came on are already gone.
Do you want to know why?
Yeah, please enlighten me.
Because our marketplace was not there yet.
So you think it was the marketplace that scared them off?
I know of 2 that don't want to come back and sell on District or on Dibdit because they don't feel welcomed on Dibdit.
I tell you to DM them, but you're not allowed.
No, but I have their phone numbers, so I can just call them.
Oh,
yeah. So for those of you that I kind of know what Wes is hinting at here, that it might not be as big of a market as maybe some may think. Right now on Whatnot, as far as storage unit buyers, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Let's see. 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 52, 53, 54. These are just the live ones. 55,
isn't it
56,
fun to listen
57,
to them
58,
count?
60,
Did you guys know how to count? I didn't know how to count.
66, 72, 78.
It's all about
84.
doing it by ones, guys. Just one at a time.
There are 79 storage unit buyers live right now on Whatnot. Live, not listed. There are more that are listed, much more that are listed. But live, there are 70. What did I say? 79.
Hold my seat.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Wait, those are numbers? Yeah, exactly. So yeah, as far as storage unit buyers, there's a bunch out there. And I had actually asked some of the larger marketplaces to build something for the storage unit buyers. And nobody wanted to over on District. So to be honest with you, that's why the Thrifty Flea actually came about, was because there wasn't a true everything market when I first started. They burnt so many bridges, amazing sellers. It doesn't feel inviting. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there was at one point in time, while there, I still have access to 4 right off the top of my head that I know are buyers here in Montana that would love to come to District. They just don't feel like they have a place to go. I'm trying to get one to run over on First Class Treasures also, just because Jake is more like us. He's more open to let anybody run whatever they want to run. But Jake's a fairly new market too. So a lot of those storage auction buyers that tried to make the jump early on had to jump back to keep their business going. So now you have to convince them to come back over again, and that's always fun. Let's see how long we've been running. We're an hour and a half into this. Man, we're gonna need to shut down soon. They didn't want me to build a marketplace for sports jerseys, claiming there's no market for jerseys. What? What?
That's none of their business. They shouldn't care what you're building a market for unless it's illegal. They shouldn't care.
Even if it's illegal, they shouldn't care. It's none of their damn business. You know how much stuff I've seen sell over on someone else's platform that I'm not going to name?
I was trying to be delicate with this conversation.
I'm done being delicate. I'm tired of, I don't like the idea of having a welcome tattooed on my back.
I tattooed it on my ass.
They gonna bury you ass up, or what? How's that work?
I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to make it easier, guys. I'm trying to lighten the mood. I
Got
feel
buried
tense.
ass up so the world can kiss my ass. Anyway,
It's not too often when there's literally two of us talking and it's getting tense.
Yeah.
One of us has to be the voice of reason, and I don't think it's either one of us right now because you know why I'm not the voice of reason at the moment.
I've never been the voice of reason.
I usually am, but I'm not doing too good lately.
So CW, why don't you already got one approved. What are you waiting on?
Yeah.
You just have it tattooed everywhere.
Well,
I don't want to know where.
I
I don't
keep
know what
getting
in the hell's
bleeped
wrong.
every time I try to save that area. I get bleeped.
He gets out of the pool and it just says "mm."
That's weird.
What's a voice of reason? Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm just what we really need is the thrifty flea to take off. That's what we
Yes.
really need to happen.
Yes.
Because once that happens, and once people realize that there is a place that, again, although evidently District is writing rules for, like I said, rules for thee and not for me. One thing I've also found out is District doesn't really enforce their rules very well unless somebody's whining.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody's going to be whining from our market.
No.
For instance, I played music on my last show on the Thrifty Flea, and guess what? I didn't get banned. Scary, I know.
Boy,
Because that copyright bullshit is just that. It's bullshit. When you're talking over the top of a song, guess what you're doing? You're creating a new song.
I believe it's a commentary. I believe it's called.
Yes. It's a you can even consider it a reaction video if you want. It's stupid. The ruling is stupid.
Damn you,
Nobody
Shania
abides
Twain.
to it.
Son of a.
In fact, there's some people on Dipit that are evidently more well liked than some others. That you know what, they play music all the time on theirs.
Just because they have 6 followers and don't sell anything.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going just to.
Shut up, Wes.
I'm going to just bide my time. I'm trying. I tested today running Twitch and YouTube with my lives today on. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, they play music every time. Yes, exactly.
So I
Sorry,
know
I'm starting to get the Barry White thing going on. Um,
now one of the things is that um we said that we were going to do 45-minute streams and we're already double that. What if
yeah.
what if we talked about doing a 12-hour stream on the plea,
Hmm.
live sale.
Hmm.
Um do we give a crap how long we run on the live?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know. Do we
How
do we
long we run on
because
which live?
c-
The
I'm
live on
just
the flea or the
this
live on
this
here?
this one because if we're willing to run 12 hours to sell stuff, if we're on a roll here, do we really care?
Man, I don't know. You got the kiddo at home.
I'm
Mine's being watched by others.
I don't care. You know that. I'm just saying it's not a matter of that. It's a matter of oh, I think if you're on a roll, you just roll. Maybe we're
Well,
overthinking it.
yeah, well, there's times. By the way, if you live in the town of Death Smith, Texas, that's right, Death Smith, Texas. Hopefully, you're in a basement somewhere because you're under a tornado warning right now. Sorry, I got the weather up next to me here, and it just flashed up. But I do have
So
some
guys,
listeners down in Texas.
not only do you get reselling advice here, you get your weather updates.
Oh man, let me tell you. You laugh.
What more can you ask for?
But I was okay. So here's a story of a lovely lady. I was running a live stream on Pilled back when I was doing the whole radio DJ thing,
Mhm.
and I had my weather app up, and it flashed up. I came in and I interrupted the radio, and I said, "If you are in, I believe it was Ohio, is where the gal's from. If you're in such and such Ohio, please make your way to a safe location in your home, preferably a basement or a central location away from exterior walls." There was an 80-year-old gal that listened to me every night. And guess what? Her neighbor's house was gone. Part of her house was gone. But she made it through okay. And she said, "You know what? You gave me 5 minutes of heads up time to get my butt in the bathroom." So yeah, I still do it every time.
Hmm.
That was my only time it ever came true. And yeah, I used to run. Well, here, we can even do it. We could even do it better. Watch this. Let's see. Select a window. Radar Omega. Allow. Ready? Whoop. See? Now we can just sit here and look at the radar. By the way, here's the location. Right there. If you're in that area of Texas, right
Mhm.
here, right there. Get your butt worried. Anyway, there you go. Now we shared that. Now we can switch back to this. Oh, look, now it's its own screen up here. Uh-huh. All right. We're going to stop screening that. But there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know,
I
man.
don't like
I've been gone only I have I even been gone 2 weeks? I don't think I have. And
No, this would be the second weekend.
so
So you're
why
like a week and a half.
why is it that nuclear bombs get dropped when I'm not in the building?
Oh, don't worry, you still got caught up in it.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure my name got thrown around um, and I wasn't even there.
Mm-hmm. It's good for you. You'll be
Sometimes
fine.
I don't need my Flintstone vitamins anymore.
Hey, did we oh, look at that. We gained a member tonight. Did you know that?
In what?
In the Thrifty Flea.
Did we?
We're up to 71 now.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. I wanna
It's
feel it.
okay, you go feel it.
I'm gonna go feel it.
I don't know what you're feeling. You're starting to scare me a little bit.
The cat just jumped up on the chair and he just sliced my arm in 3 places.
No, he's a good kitty.
He is. He's a big bastard too.
You don't do what on purpose? I was even trying to do it. Oh, what? I don't know what you stop it. Well, that's yeah, we'll promote you too, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're thinking I'm crazy with this old 12-hour auction?
It's not that you're crazy. It's that. So here's the deal. So I like the idea. I like the idea of going 12 hours, sell a bunch of stuff. I don't want to ship it. Does anybody know how long that kind of shipping will take? If you do
Okay, so
12
I got a
hours
question for
of
you.
stream and you're going to do 20 hours of packing.
But okay, so you put your store on sale on YouTube, and for some reason it's gangbusters,
Mhm.
and you sell 100 items. Are you not going to ship them?
I didn't say they're not going to get shipped. I said it would suck. There,
Well, yeah, it's
the
it's
words
it's
"not shipping" were never in my vocabulary.
oh, it's definitely going to suck. I mean,
Imagine, I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, damn.
oh well, you want to talk about damn it. So I was planning part of this 12-hour long stream is going to include like 30 some odd posters.
Boy,
Do
I
you know
hope
how
you got the
expensive poster tubes are to ship?
dude. It's as I say, you better have the right box for that.
They're like $3.50 a fucking tube.
Uh-huh. They're expensive because they know what they got. That's the problem. It's like it's a niche market,
So
and
I'm
you're
so I'm going to sell a poster for $1
uh-huh,
that's worth $1,000. No, I'm
uh-huh.
kidding. No,
Well,
there's a
worth
couple of them actually that are worth over $100, but
right.
sell them for $1. I'm going to charge $2 to ship the damn thing,
Mm-hmm.
and the box alone is going to cost me $3.50.
Well, the good news is you usually do that, so it's okay.
Hey, 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 hey. Believe it or not, the only reason I really, really love District is because you can make money on shipping. Wes, I promise I wasn't trying to get nuked and dropped on vacation. I promise. Sure you weren't, buddy. Sure you weren't. I mean, you cracked the freaking keys, you shoved them in and turned them, but you didn't hit the button.
I don't know. I felt it, so I feel like the button was pushed.
Just ship everything to me. I'll send you $10. No, I was trying to figure out if it's almost cost effective to get like the triangle, the small rectangular boxes from USPS,
Mm-hmm.
and then slit them and do the where you bring them together and make a triangle so they're actually tougher. But then I'm sitting here thinking, do I want to do that 33 times? Or do I just want to bite the bullet and order the frickin' tubes and call it good? I'll probably end up biting the bullet and ordering the tubes. And
Say it depends on the money.
well, you don't know what the money's going to be. That's the fun part about a live auction.
So the fun part is you're gonna have to up your price.
Or lose money. One of the two.
Yeah.
What? I noticed that you were on vacation right away. Oh, you're talking about WSNC?
I am noisy.
Or
So
are
it's
you
pretty
talking about mine?
oh yeah.
Mine's on vacation, but it's permanently on vacation.
I'm assuming she's talking about ours because ours just went on vacation not long ago. Yeah,
Mhm.
we went on vacation a week ago, roughly, and just got some things to work out as a company, and so we're doing our thing. We'll be back eventually.
Mhm.
I don't have a date yet.
Figure out the shipping afterwards so you have a better idea of what you're looking at. Oh, I'm fully aware what the shipping's going to be. It's not most of those posters. I'm guessing I'll either break even or lose money, but it's okay. It just kind of happened. Is it my end or are they froze? No, we're not froze. We're just not. Never. It's back now. Yeah, I don't know. Don't freeze like that. Making that face, it'll stay that way.
I'm wondering if it will make some people happy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's part of me knows that I shouldn't be selling these posters on a live stream, but also part of me is hoping that it brings some sort of drive to our flea. There's a small child. I see him.
He wanted his blanket, damn it.
She did notice immediately about WS. Okay. Well, if one person buys all the posters, buying 10 shipping poster boxes is counterproductive. It is and it isn't, because you'd be surprised to buy like 2 of them is almost as expensive to buy 20 of them. It's stupid, but yeah, I've already looked into it. I'm regretting it already.
He's got all the feels.
It is what it is. I mean, boxes are that freaking way, as well as I do. You go buy one at Walmart, it's going to cost you like $7. And you can buy the same one through Zorro and buy 25 of them, and it costs you $30. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, lately I've been before vacation, we were on a stupid run buying from Uline because we kept running out of shit and needed it the next day.
Oh,
So
Uline is
you pay up for that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's expensive.
I always like it they're like, well, it's next day shipping. Yeah, you get killed not only on product price, you get killed shipping.
Mhm.
So you get
All
killed
right.
both. You get killed both ways. So
Easy.
your mountain time. So you're what 9:27?
Yeah, it's only 9:30 right now, or 9:27 right now. Yeah,
Yeah, it's 11:27 over here. So you drop this.
I dropped what?
Shut
What did I
up.
drop?
This.
I'm sorry, I was looking down. What was it again? Oh. Yeah, so let's see. Mailing tubes. So let's see. I can get a 36 by 3. 24 of them cost me $52.29.
So I just want everybody to know I was provoked.
I don't believe you at all. Don't get me started.
Dude, you get me started in the shit's just gonna start burning around me.
I can poke a bear or two. Come on now. Let's see. Yeah, that's probably my best bet. It's just to fucking bite the bullet. $54.
He's debating his life live, guys.
I'm just debating my choices. You buy posters and it sounds like a great idea.
Choices were made, mistakes were made. We lived through it. We're good for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, you're gonna buy all the posters. All right, buddy. Well, because the ones I have. I'm gonna be running so one of them is a Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem poster from 1977. The other one is a Rocky, not Rocky nothing, just Rocky 1, the original Rocky poster from 1977. Got some blacklight posters. Let you buy all the posters for $150. I'll let you buy all the posters for $150 if you come to the flea and buy them. There's a cat slowly reaching down. Oh, nope. It just moved.
Tiger.
300? No, buddy. No. We're using those. We're gonna be using those as bait. Sell them to you. Yeah. What? We got to get the flea moving. How are we going to do that? Yeah, see? Exactly.
I'm on vacation. It's not my problem. You like pina colada? Oh shit! I forgot I'm gonna get copyrighted.
So what's your return date? Let's just put you right on the hook.
I don't know yet. It's probably gonna be another week or two yet. It's not so much as a vacation as internal work that needs to
It's a
be done.
rebuilding. Let's just call it
Yeah.
a rebuilding.
Yeah. So I mean, shit went down. Shit broke. We're getting there. This is part of business and life.
I'm hungry. Alcohol and weed, yo. Oh boy.
Violet, we need to talk more because you know what? I got you.
Gummies. Fat guys and gummies. Oh boy. Anyway.
This ain't Welch's, but it tastes good.
It's a juice of sort. Have me buy the posters. That's how in a private listing on the fleet. No. Do I need to read the guidelines to you again, CW?
What? There's guidelines against it?
Yeah.
Is there? What the
Yeah.
hell, CW? You're telling me to do it, and then you would. You son of a bitch.
I got the greenery. I'm sure you do, buddy. I'm sure you do.
You got the green. What?
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I've come to this crossroads that we need to get the flea's got to get going, and I don't know how to get it going. And this is my dilemma, and I don't know how, and I don't like when I don't know how to do something. It annoys me. Yeah, don't use the DMs. Don't use the DMs.
Don't use this. Thank you. I didn't know that.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Go spend like $150 on gift cards and do a giveaway or something. I don't freaking know.
See, now you're thinking.
I don't like that though. That's me giving away things. See, I don't like giving away things.
You know why? Because buyers like to be appreciated. And if you're giving stuff away or giving the opportunity for them to win something of value.
What?
I know I drank enough to be asleep, but you didn't.
I'm sorry. I was just must have nodded off.
But
I'm
if
not
I'm a
using words.
buyer, like Violet can
Mhm.
speak to this because Violet was in my live stream, the last one I ran where I did the PlayStation 3 giveaway. It
Mhm.
does help. It helps a lot. You pull in a lot of buyers just for the purpose of you get the opportunity to win. It's a good engagement item. Play with my Joker.
We should connect on Discord or something.
I'd send you my business number in DMs, but I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Violet, I'm not allowed back on Discord.
Wait, I'm. What is Discord? What the are you talking?
Discord? Oh, come on, gamer dude. I even know what Discord is, and I'm not a gamer.
I'm just kidding. I play a lot of those police simulator games.
Oh,
So
yeah, there
I'm
you
on
go.
Discord all the time, and then Cool Trainer Ryan's on there too.
That's why I gave CW shit the other night because amazingly enough, I don't think he could hear it in his own live, but I could hear the doo-ding, doo-ding every time he got a Discord message. I'm like, yeah, that's Discord. I know that name. I know that sound. But yeah, I was wrapped up in the big purge of like 2020 on Discord and was told that I was not ever allowed to create another user.
Why?
Yeah. I was friends with some people that were saying some things about the coof that I guess wasn't supposed to be said.
Interesting.
But during COVID. Yeah. It was dumb.
So what they say you didn't get your measles shot, so you weren't allowed to be on Discord no more?
It was one of those disinformation campaign things.
Ah, one of those.
Mm,
You are not
so I
allowed to
was
talk about Hot Wheels cars anymore.
Yep, I was kicked out for being friends with someone who was accused of producing violent content.
So all of a sudden it's making a round circle. See, I get accused of
Mm-hmm.
doing things
Mm-hmm.
because I have friends.
Yeah, see, CW. Violet said, "Yeah, it was annoying me. I thought my sound was on." Doo-ding, doo-ding, doo-ding. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. We definitely need to. It sounds like in a couple of weeks, we need to probably sit down and figure out how we're going to kickstart the flea a little bit.
Well, yeah, we
And
got to put the time in. Yeah, absolutely. This was part of it. I don't know why you're saying we need to start. We've started. I mean,
well, sure, but you throw a baby on the floor and it gets to its knees, and that they've started crawling.
so I want
They
to know
haven't
why
moved yet, but they're crawling.
I want to know why you threw the baby first and foremost.
Okay, set the baby nicely on the floor, gently. Not like some other individuals that
I,
pick them up and shake them.
I know
Anyway,
I know a guy who sent some DMs.
what? I never heard the alert. Oh, I was
Still
in one
my
of the
favorite.
other channels and I think it went away because I haven't seen it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it was. It was a huge purge back in 2020 that they went just nuts.
I haven't
And I
finished.
even tried to like build another account and go back. Yeah, no, they're tracking the IP addresses.
You think it's still being tracked to this day?
I know it was 2 months ago.
Oh, so
So
yeah,
I don't know.
yes, this is affirmative.
Yeah, yeah. If you want any graphic works, help, etc., website stuff, I can help. All right, Violet. Careful what you wish for. You might get it.
Yeah, Violet. I'm
You,
DMing. I'm DMing Violet right now. I'm gonna get in trouble.
it was only 450 DMs to people about 2 markets. Oh,
What?
nothing?
You know, I have a good. So I've been told I do a really good job of not listening.
Mm-hmm.
What? Shut up, Wes. That's enough out of you.
I don't like all of our all of our communications live stream. Okay, well here, watch this. Boop and boop. There you go.
There you go.
I mean, they're still over on YouTube, but they're not being streamed.
At this point, who cares, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I'm showing my face and saying shit that I probably shouldn't say.
that's true. Now that you say that, there, we'll just go to this.
Jazz hands. Hey, have you
What?
guys ever seen a pulsating zero? There it was. There,
Right
there,
here.
there. Over there. Look at a pulse.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So what do you think about the new streaming map or streaming thing we're using?
Not overly impressed with it.
Mm.
It's more work for the end user on this side than the other one. But the other one was, $160 some odd a month. So, yeah, it had that going for it, which was nice.
Well, as long as you're happy, who cares?
If we plot the domination of the world, you don't want to influence anyone. You know, at this point, just stay ahead of them. That's all I'm doing now. We just got to stay ahead.
All I do is influence people, and usually it's I help them, I get them to a place, and then I get in trouble.
Streamlabs works all right.
What is Streamlabs? You didn't try that one, did you?
Streamlabs is it's basically a skin for OBS.
It puts the lotion on the skin.
Or it gets the hose again. Remember, my name is Jody Foster. Anyway,
You were
only
in
thing her and
Twister.
I know.
remember
The only
you.
thing her and I have in common is we both like women.
No,
Anyway,
no, you also have
what?
both have deep voices.
Well, that's true, and we have boobs.
My name is Jody Foster.
They will make more rules based on things I do. It's fine. It's fine. I keep telling you guys, stay ahead of the rules. The rule, I don't know. I used for my Twitch stream. What?
I don't know. Violet distracted me talking about D's. I don't know what she's talking about. D's.
4D and 7D chess. So we need to play 28D. Yeah, it's not even that. It's okay. So I'm gonna put district in the same little microcosm that I put the federal government. There's nothing I'm going to do as an individual to coerce the federal government to do anything, or district to do anything that it doesn't want to do. But on the other hand, I don't necessarily have to listen to them and let them control everything in my life, because then I'm just giving up. So it's just easy enough to just do your thing and worry about the consequences later. Kind of like somebody else that, spammed a freaking DM with 450 invitations to 2 marketplaces. Somebody disappeared there for a second.
So I have a question. Did the Thrifty Flea get caught in that?
Well, he only has one marketplace that I know of, so the other marketplace that he would be talking about would probably be First Class Treasures. I don't know.
I'm really missing a lot of this apparently because
What Streamlabs is what I used on my Twitch stream. Streamlabs is good if you're a single user. It's hard to bring 2 people into a Streamlabs account.
I only Twitch on. Never mind.
It only took 30 seconds to do as well. Oh, I'm fully aware. Fully aware, buddy. Here, we're going to bring them. Let's see. Ready? Boop. There, they're all back up again. Yeah, it's just, I get so tired. Get so tired of worrying about what every fucking individual cares on these platforms, that it's annoying. And I don't care. I've gotten to the point where I don't. That's why I have. Believe it or not, folks, the Thrifty Flea has been around longer than District, or longer than Dibdit. That was the reason I created it, and then Wes joined in later on, was because we both saw the value of having your own marketplace where people could stop fucking with individuals.
Mm-hmm. So Jody, if you ever see me do this, that means I got something insightful to say. This is
Can you give me the Donald Trump hands?
Yes. So let me tell you something.
Then you gonna start doing the point. Okay.
Huge.
It's huge.
um,
Okay.
I lost most of my train of thought. Thank you, by the way. Um, Thanks. I appreciate you.
No problem.
I don't.
Penis.
I'm trying to figure out the draw, and this is again me being me. I have something else that I want to build on this. When I remember it, I'll bring it back. But you notice I actually I want to know what the drama comes from. And the reason why I want to know drama comes from because I want to know the payoff. They always say everything people do, no matter what, has a payoff. Okay, so what payoff would drama have in live selling when it comes to sellers that are selling on your platform? That doesn't make any sense to me. What's the payoff? They,
Ego?
I, it's got to be a feeling of some sort. But
Well, okay, so let's break this down.
hmm
They came after me and you.
hmm
And why did they come after me and you?
because we were selling shit that they didn't like, that we were selling it where they didn't like.
And we were doing a really good job of it.
Well,
Some would say better than the original makers of the marketplace. So then you and I'm sure it was noticed, but we kind of casually bowed out and moved out of a marketplace. Not wholly. I mean, we were there enough to keep a toe in the water.
hmm
But then this other guy started getting involved with them,
hmm
and he got well liked. And
hmm
some say that he even created like this gigantic raid train that they haven't really ever had on District, that was actually, planned and platformed, and then they got mad at him, and they got rid of, and knocked him down a peg or two.
Mhm.
And then there was these other two guys that started running together. We're having a lot of fun doing the co-hosting thing. Sounds a little bit similar, almost like a situation that happened, I don't know, weeks before. And they got really popular, and people were hanging out because they liked the whole after dark concept.
hmm
And then one of them got knocked down a peg and got made fun of and threatened to be, kicked off the platform. So does anybody notice a pattern here?
Fortunately.
So I'm leaning towards ego.
And still, but at the end of the day, okay, so ego. So if we got it on ego and we peg it on ego, what does ego get you? Because it don't get you nothing in business, that's for sure.
Who the fuck says they're businessmen?
I, I know. The problem
And
is, I want to like something.
Violet, Violet, that's exactly where you're thinking wrong. She says, but you are making them lots of money. No, not compared to their YouTube channel and their TikTok channel and all of this fun stuff.
Mhm,
So they really don't care about the marketplace. What they care about is their influence in the marketplace. And if that influence in the marketplace starts to become damaged because there's more popular people in their marketplace, those people have to be dealt with.
mhm. Which I don't understand. Again, I get what you're saying, and I get that that's what they're doing. But if you look down, and anybody with half a brain cell will be able to look that this is a very short-term plan. Long term is going to kill you.
But it'll make for great content.
That's true. YouTube will love it.
Think about that. How often do they go to people's houses and do all this kind of stuff? And can I can honestly say I've never, ever, 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 ever in my life went to a yard sale and asked somebody if I could use their restroom.
Yeah, all I
But
ever did was think, "Can I pee in your bush?"
there was like this ongoing month-long, oh my God, this person asked to go use the bathroom in this person's house. You don't think that was set up? Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I could follow you. I have no idea what you're talking about because I did not watch that video. Apparently, I missed that one.
There was a trip across Florida.
Oh, enough said. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Never mind. I'm good. Out of you
That's all
three,
I had to say.
one of you I still like. Don't call me.
Are they still located in Florida? Oh wait, no.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, and Violet, you're right. Drama sells. Drama sells. And what they hope is, see, now let's put my influencer hat on here and see if I can make sense of this. I'm going to let you build your market to where you completely rely on my marketplace to sell every bit of goods that you buy. I'm going to let you go out and buy more inventory in the hopes that you're going to continue to sell in the way that you're selling. And then I'm going to pull the rug out from underneath you. And in my infinite wisdom, I think you have nowhere else to go.
Hmm?
So you have two options: bend the knee or ruin your business. And there has been quite a few that have bent the knee.
Mm-hmm.
I have trouble bending my knees. I'm fat. I'm not very flexible. Once I'm standing, I like staying standing. Yes. See, and there's more stories similar. It's just, it's an active trend. And I love Jake to death. But Jake has also been the what do you want to say? Not by anything that he has done, but he has improved his market just by the drama that is going on in another marketplace.
And the way he did it was how?
By just
Just
saying, you
just
don't want to deal with that. Come
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Just come here.
Yep.
I'm not going to tell you what to do. Come here.
Mhm.
You can do whatever you want just as long as it follows the district guidelines. Just come here. I'm not going to call district and have them write new guidelines just because my butt's hurt. Come here. But if you knew some of the backstories, I mean, it's funny that in the public's eye, they're already not liked. And I'll be quite honest with you guys, you only know half the stories. There's a back end that has happened that would almost sicken you. And unfortunately, I don't know if there is or not, but I'm sure there are some good people that are getting drugged down
Mhm.
with this issue. Now, whether those people are going to be smart enough to be able to swim back to the surface, I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's genius, and he gained more respect. Oh, Jake? Definitely. And the funny part is Jake doesn't want the respect. He really doesn't. I don't think that's not what he's in this for. And that's not a bad thing
No.
because that's somebody that's their ego should not get in the way at any given time.
Well,
And trust me, if his ego was going to get in the way by the time Wes and I got done with him, he'd have banned us a long time ago.
uh-huh.
I mean, hardly anybody's aware. How do you bid? I can show you. Hardly anybody is aware that we chased him to an entirely different site on District and proceeded to razz him
hmm
whilst he was attempting to give an actual interview. I mean, it's just horrible.
I
Hey, you're a
come in
mod
there.
now.
What? I'm a mom?
That's what you got for putting your name over there.
Right.
um, you'd like to know more about this backstory? Not tonight. Maybe at some point in time it'll come out, just not tonight.
Well,
I don't want to be the guy that sits here and just pisses down their back the whole time. So,
well, and it's not even a matter of doing that. I don't. At least I don't think. I mean, I was worried I was going to be the one fired up. Boy, I thought wrong. Um, it's just it's just interesting, to say the least. It's interesting that they take the time. I mean, even like if you're talking about WSC, we have what around 500-ish followers, or a little more, a little less, whatever.
Mhm.
Why waste your time picking on somebody that small? I mean, I get it. They're growing fast, sure, but
Because it's easy to pick on the little guy.
I get that too, but what they're failing to realize is that they're picking on a company like ours, who's been in business for 13 years under multiple company names, but 13 years, we already have a following. We already have our own things. And like I said earlier,
Hey, can you grab me a
we've
Coke
been here
before you go?
before and we're going to be here after. And that's what you guys need to
Mhm.
understand is when you're doing your live selling, when you're on district, whatnot, wherever, or static listens, it doesn't matter what happens. You were there before those started. You'll be there after. So
Mhm.
even if there's ego and drama and all the stuff that I don't understand, because I try to understand it because I'm crazy. Um, Even if it blows up, you'll be fine. You will be fine. And I remembered the other thing I want to talk about, by the way. Ready? Strips of fingers. I've been told. I have been told. I've been told a lot of things. I've been told I'm a dick a lot lately, by the way. But anyway, anyway, the words that we choose to use when we are live, if we are sitting there being held back by rules and guidelines stating you can't say this, you can't say that, what is that doing to your business? That's what you got to think about. Because if you're really not free to speak and sit there and really talk about what your business does, is it really worth it for your business? And that's really what you have to look at it as. If you're going to get held back, move on. Your business is more important than some rule because
Mhm.
your business needs to grow the way you have it shaped and the way you have it molded. And you got to push it up and you got to promote it the way you see fit. So no, I think people need to continue on what they're doing, and I think they are doing it. They're pushing back, and I applaud the pushing back. I really do.
Hmm.
My Coca Cola was in a glass bottle.
How hard can I push back?
I don't give a shit what you do. I mean, we burned enough, so I mean, I don't think we're gonna get what we originally thought we were gonna get. So I go ahead. Take the match. I don't give a shit. I give you the butane.
Well,
Whatever
and
you
it's not
think.
even, I don't know. You know,
You sit here long enough, this will become like the philosophical side of the Jerry Springer show.
yeah. Well, it's just, it's like people have problems being upfront and honest. And I don't understand why. Because just like, I don't know, there are many, 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 many platforms that I have been on, and I'm not just talking about district, where the word community gets thrown around
Mm-hmm.
in order to grow the platform.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it is. There is no community. The community is whoever makes the business the most money.
Yes.
That's all they care about. The biggest problem is the number of people who blindly follow them. Yeah, but that's never going to end. It's just not until they lose some of the social media clout. That's just never going to stop.
Well, and that's the thing, is like it falls into the be honest or else. Like you have a choice to make. And if you're not honest, it'll catch up to you at some point.
But you know, the confusing part is, this is the part where I just bang my head against the wall. The confusing part is everyone complains about them. And
Mm,
everybody knows who I'm talking about when I say them.
yes.
But you have multiple marketplaces out there where you are much more free,
Mm-hmm.
where you're more capable of getting a better deal on a lot of items.
Mm-hmm.
And yet there's 12,000 people on Dibdit.
Mm-hmm.
There are 1,100 on First Class. There are, let's see, let's go to another one. The Dollar Auction. This is a fairly new one. There are 921 members on the Dollar Auction.
Yep.
And there are 71 members on the Thrifty Fleet. So all I can say is they must be doing something right.
Well, they're cross promoting each other is the problem, and you know they got
Well,
it.
that's why usually I go to like the one marketplace.
Yeah,
If you want to know the actual numbers, just go to Dipdit,
yeah.
because the followers on Dibdit threads, on Dave's Kitchen Market, on Polish and Brush, on Dibdit Cards, Dibdit Sports, Dibdit this, Dibdit that, Tick Witties, whatever the hell you want to throw out there. 95% of those people on the ancillary markets are just followers from Dibdit.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. No, and that's exactly it. 100%.
that's where Resell to Ride and Grams and Pops. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're also ruling their market like Putin. Yep, but you know what? Russia's got a lot of people in it. Grams wasn't going to go to live selling. They said they were giving up, and they joined a market. Yeah. Well, they actually made a market. That's their market. It's all three of them involved.
Yeah. That's cool though. I mean, that's the thing.
Mhm.
It's like they need to build their own because
But see, that's exactly what we were talking about, though. So here you go. You got marketplace or resellers that went on somewhere and went, this this sucks. And
Mhm.
what did they do? They went and opened their own marketplace.
Exactly.
So it's
Exactly.
just, and what's funny is you talk to the higher up schmuckety mucks at district. That is not what they want. They do not want multiple little markets. That's not their main goal.
Mhm.
They want 3 or 4 large markets where everybody else sells underneath them.
Right.
That's why the little guy gets kind of kicked around until he gets big enough.
Mhm. I agree. Well,
So
that's why me and you both own the markets. We have different strengths, and um, you brought me in to be noisy, so you're welcome.
you're just noisy in the good way. I'm noisy in the bad way.
I don't even know if I'm noisy in a good way. I'm just noisy. I don't
Well,
understand. Like, we ain't going there. We ain't going there. Nope, not doing it. Shut up.
why don't you understand? There are a bunch of
You
sellers.
see all these scars?
So there's a bunch of other sellers that are scared shitless to sell on other marketplaces because how we were treated and others were treated for doing similar to us. What?
I get what he's saying. There's a lot of sellers that are afraid because they're gun shy because they say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. Well, send them to the thrifty play because we don't care.
Yeah, Violet, that's exactly what they said, is they want it to be more like Shopify.
Yeah. Yep. I've heard that too.
But the big difference there is District doesn't even want to be Shopify. What they want to be is the back end support for someone like Shopify.
Mhm.
So they want these big marketplaces to create their Shopify, and then they'll just be the back end people that are keeping everything running. You know, they want to be Amazon Global. It's kind of their thing. But yeah, so take the word community, throw it out the fucking window because it's not. Um, don't listen to anybody
Mhm.
that tell you how to do it,
Yep.
and do your own thing. Make your own mistakes, learn from those mistakes, and just keep going.
No, I don't want you to see. The last thing I need is a phone call from a certain somebody saying,
Yeah, no,
uh,
no. You could have pulled that off before they changed the rule, but
oh, dude.
not now.
You know, you know how quick I'd get my teeth kicked in,
Eh,
let alone yours.
eh. Difference is I'm not worried about it. Get to kicking. I can go back to selling on eBay and
Yeah, but
just
I wear
doing that.
steel toes, and if somebody takes my steel toes, and it's gonna hurt, and
I need new teeth anyway, so they can get after it. Save me some money at the dentist.
what's the faster way to get your teeth removed? Piss off, district.
Get them to kick them in. What do we got going on? Oh, let's see. Hey, we got a show scheduled over on the Thrifty Flea.
Yeah.
Dry Creek is doing a Sunday book club.
Oh shit, the bed.
So
I'm telling you, dude. I like that we're getting shows. I'm happy. And you know what? I like them peoples. I like all of these peoples.
oh, okay. So there's confirmation. Wes, Jody, I already did it for the 50 Flea before the rule was in.
Oh shit. Wait for that phone
Yep.
call. Let me I appreciate you. Let me start there. Fuck me.
Uh, hell. You want to do a show? We'll do one.
Yeah, do one. Well, Jody will be around. I won't be around for a while. I'll probably be a week. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna be closer to 2 to 3 weeks out still. Before I come back, probably. Heavens. Just hold down the fort, Joe. You got it.
You owe me.
I have a. It's not like it's in my control.
Yeah.
Like I I have enough problems.
I told you I don't have good teeth, and you're old, so you're gonna be chewy.
I'm old. I'm like 37. How are you doing? I'm not old.
It's too old to butcher, man. I'm just telling you.
Dude, I'm in my prime. I'm prime real estate at 37.
You're about as prime as a 6-month-old steak in the dumpster.
Don't feel
Then
love.
you went live on, yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be
Thanks.
mean to you.
You know,
I
I
apologize.
come on here looking for confidence in myself, and I definitely found it.
Well, nothing bad about being a piece of shoe leather. I'm just saying.
You can hold stuff together as long as you're tied the right way.
Uh-huh. Even horses have a life as glue later on. So what the hell?
I don't want to come glue.
Then I went to do a show. Okay, so Violet, when are you going to do a show? What do you want to do? You guys got to talk to me though before you just schedule shows, because the flea isn't big enough yet. I need to kind of work on it a little bit ahead of time.
I don't know. I enjoy watching you scramble,
Yeah, so
especially when I'm not involved in it. I'm just watching.
Prick.
More fun that way for me.
So we do need to, if we're gonna do this long-term stream, we definitely need to do some serious planning on this, and we need to probably let it out as soon as we can. You're a young buck, Wes. I'll tenderize.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Got y'all's back, by the way. I don't think that one person is going to join the show for here. What?
What?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty positive of that. Don't kid yourself. I'm going to keep sending him a request once a week.
Who? Oh.
Mm-hmm. I need to do.
I like him. I want him. It's his partners I don't want.
You're gonna get me started.
I'm just saying, dude. I don't understand, and I actually think I'm a nice guy. I don't understand.
Well, I mean, you are a prick, but it's
what I've been told.
Well, it's not even a told thing. You knew.
No, I didn't know. I actually didn't know. I've been told I'm not a nice person, and I don't know why, because I think I'm.
You wait. What? You didn't know you were a prick?
I. Really?
Shall I remind you about the conversation while we were talking on the phone and you were leaving work?
He deserved it.
Doesn't matter. You're still a prick.
And in my defense, everything I said was true.
It wasn't how. It wasn't what you said. It was how you went about it.
You know what? We're done with
Hey,
stuff.
by the way, you're a shit manager. See you tomorrow. Click. I mean,
was I wrong?
Huh.
Oh, goodness
What?
gracious.
I don't like who? What the hell's your problem now?
I don't know. There's a lot of comments came through all of a sudden.
Let's see. Wes, he don't like me or Jody.
He didn't like
He
you.
doesn't like me? Why wouldn't he like me? I co-streamed with him.
Oh, well, I'm not worried about that, CW. It's okay.
I co-streamed with him and outsold him.
Me?
Oh, wait. No,
You outsold me?
the other person he's talking about.
Oh. Oh, he's talking about somebody else. Oh, well, we both outsold him.
Might not like you by association. Yeah, exactly.
He didn't like
Yeah,
me.
no, I co-streamed with him. It was a fun time. I gave away $100 frickin' stomper that gained me. Oh yeah, let's see, no buyers.
Oh, we're talking about somebody different. Never mind.
Yeah, now you know who we're talking about.
I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I haven't done anything with him other than talk to him a couple times. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the guy's personal phone number.
I do.
What?
I do.
All of you demons. What?
Like demons.
We're
So
demons now.
I co-stream with all you demons.
Violet.
Well, Violet, out of all things that you need to worry about, I think we're the least of it because at least we got your back and we will support you. Unlike some
Yeah.
others, we got you.
We're just the old dogs on the porch. We can run to the end of our chain and bark. That's about it. But all right, man. It's 2.5 hours. I'm tired. I know you got to be tired.
It's only 12:17 in the morning. It's already tomorrow.
What's that? He still won't talk with me, LOL, unless it's on social. Oh. I hope she's talking about the cat.
Yeah, it was LT Gray. He's a good boy.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's getting stressful. I don't like stress. I didn't
You
get
know
into
what,
this
though?
for the stress.
The stress I'm under right now makes the freaking live selling stress nothing. I'm actually
That's
raring.
true.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready to rock.
Oh, so you'll be back next week. Got it. Okay.
I got all you guys. I got you.
You're back next week? Is that what you're saying? Next week?
It's possible, but unlikely.
Oh,
Anything's
the demon voice.
it all depends.
That's Dr. Claw. It's not a demon.
Close enough. Close enough.
Now I'm old. Now I'm old when I'm bringing up Dr. Claw.
There you are. So I don't know what that is.
What?
I don't know what that is.
Inspector Gadget?
I remember Inspector Gadget. I don't remember the other part though. You said
The bad guy in Inspector Gadget that was always trying to kill Inspector Gadget? Dr. Claw? No? Okay.
there's a
Fucking pup.
decade between me and you. You're sitting there listening to Inspector Gadget while I was watching Pokemon.
Wait a minute. When was the last Inspector Gadget movie?
Who gives a shit?
It was like in the 2000s.
I'm trying, but
Oh,
I'm trying. Trust me, I'm getting beat
it
up right
wasn't. It was 1999.
now. Yeah, right when Pokemon started. So yeah, Inspector Gadget was an afterthought. Why are you disappointed in me, CW? I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to survive.
I'm just trying to survive.
There's a song about
Anyway, what?
There's a song about that.
Mm-hmm. There is. It's actually a bunch of them. Anyway. Oh my good Lord.
You're welcome.
Watch your tongue, young man. Yeah, exactly. You're forgetting Violet and I are almost identically the same age.
Yeah, but Violet shows it better than you do.
No, I show my age well. Very well. Very well. I mean, the only reason I started wearing hats is because I'm fucking bald. And then I'm sitting here on camera. And I was looking today, and I'm going, what the hell is in my beard? And then I realized it's my beard. There's white hairs in my beard.
What's in my beard? Oh, my fingers.
Yeah, I'm just fucking old. Oh well.
Hey, you know
I'll be
what?
fine.
You're
yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good tornado right there. There's that tornado is still on the ground, by the way, heading for Hereford, actually. So if you're in Hereford, Texas, get your ass in a bomb shelter somewhere or something. I don't know.
right now.
Anyway, anywho, it's probably about time. Since you don't want to do a 12-hour stream, but you'll do a 2.5-hour long podcast.
Well, you know why? Because I don't have to package the damn thing at the end.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, you know what? I am down during the week.
You,
Like this.
are you scared of a little shipping? It's just a little shipping.
Hey, I'm down for a nice long podcast in the middle of the week.
Podcast or sale?
In the podcast sale.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? Who?
I can't do a sale right now. I'm at least a week or two out. Put it that way.
We're the hottest resellers there is. I don't know if I would use the term hot when you're talking about me. I'm already aware that I shot way above my belt when I got my wife, so I'm good.
One of the hottest resellers in town. Wow. Well, you know they're digging the bottom of the barrel when they're talking about it. Never mind.
Yeah, Violet's been drinking again.
Violet's like, yeah, this makes love. Yeah. Don't change Violet. You love.
But anyway, my voice is about to take a shitter. So I suppose. How do we say goodbye from this mess?
Nope. Fresh out.
Dust on the shelves, cold hands dig deep. This ain't a dream, this grind don't sleep. Worn out treasures, one man's stash, flipping that gold from somebody's trash.